I can't even make an introduction like late anymore because somebody steals the show, and that somebody tonight is Sir James, subbing again, 30-month streak, 37 months total. What is going on? Let's switch this over, see if everything works. There is me, and voila. There we go. My spell was just a little late. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is July 18th. 6:01 of the PM hours. I am jet lagged today after staying up super late all night. If you had started on time, that wouldn't have happened. Looks at 6:02. Well, yeah, of course it's 6:02 now. That is how time functions. Is when I say a time, time keeps moving, and eventually it'll be 6:02. Here in a second, it's probably going to be 6:03. Oh, look, there we go. It's 6:03 now. How in the world did that transpire? It's like time is just functioning and goes on. Just a flob. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's throw some hypes in the chat.
6 months on board. Halfway to a year of supporting at SKS planes.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa. Did you hear those pipes? What have you put, Sir James? We got some hypes, we got some whats, and the hype griffin. There's Mio. Maybe like time you two can get on with. Let me tell you, today has been a day of just, I've made a stupid mistake in my life. I bought a new bedroom suit, saved up and bought that. Then I finally decided on a mattress, bought that. Ordered sheets, got those. Got ready to put it all together. I forgot to get the foundation which the mattress sits on. Think, SKS, think. You gotta order all the pieces. You can't put the mattress just down in there. There's not enough support. Yes, my bedroom suit, which I lay down on my suite. So, it is what it is. I screwed up. It's all right. It'll be here on Wednesday now. I've been sleeping in the guest room, so it's okay. But I've been painting today. The cabinets are working. I vacuumed. Tomorrow I'm going to go through clothes and throw out all the stuff that doesn't fit anymore as I move it from the floor where it was in my old chest of drawers into the new stuff in the bedroom. And then I'll start painting the fronts of more doors. Bought the little sticky things to keep the doors from slamming shut. Progress is being made. But anyways, we are going to try to play this game tonight. This is called Help Will Come Tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. It's a survival game. Obviously, I am the greatest survival master of the internet. And I'm sure that I'll be able to lead this group of people where nobody will die. Exactly. As I'm the finest officer, as I'm the finest raider in WoW, as I'm the finest leveler in Final Fantasy, which I've been doing in my own time. These are just facts of nature in the way of SKS. Free beer tomorrow. Check is in the mail. Yeah, right. Heard it before. Wow. No, I will not take that credit, Lethal. I am by no means. As my practice swings down here waiting on the stream to start in my living room showed me, I am definitely not the finest golfer. Swing properly? We don't do that here. Look at 7 coming in here. 41 months subbing. Thank you so much for that. Let me see if I can get this to work.
We don't need your facts, we have our truth.
It didn't work last time. Oh, it did work. That means I can do... We could shout out him. And then we could shout out... the Wild Lethal. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know why I keep pointing to my head. Anyway, let's play this. I'm sure that nothing bad will transpire. Hey, Metro Cop. I hope that I enjoy it too. We'll see if it does work out in the end. But I'm sure it will be a flawless game. I don't think I need to change anything in this. We may have to change the 143 hertz. That's been going bonkers. My computer did crash as I was walking up the stairs before I started the stream. So who knows what can happen? Choose difficulty. The passenger level is the least demanding experience. Milder initial conditions of the characters, more resources and animals, and the whatever that word is, the taiga. Taiga? It's got to be something in Russia. It's not Tiaga.
Taiga.
I said it right. See. This is where I don't have confidence. Less threat and aggression from renegades. I know in Russian, tiger is tiger. Choose characters. Oh, we can do rain. What is this? We got Alexei Rabinovich. We got Maria Petrenko. And Vadim Belov. Okay. Here we have Sir Edward Grey. Grigory Dmitrievich. And Sergei Ivanov. Over here we have Anna Mikhailova Kilkov. She's got to be hot, right? Oh, yeah. Any Russian girl named Anna. If I ever ordered a mail order bride, right from the middle of Russia. We got Dmitriev Sokolov and Zofia Buntanevia. Okay. Then down here, oh, are these the same people? Ah, so yeah, I guess you gotta just, Mika. Oh, what was her name? The girl from GoldenEye. She was like super. I had like the biggest crush on her, and then I got older, and I was like, yeah, she's cute, but you know, Natalia Sentiment something another, and I know the other one was Xenia Onatop. She was the girl that came out in the leather. Let's see here. Natalia Simonova. That was played by Isabella Skupriko. I'm sure I butchered that. I thought she was cute. But the Jansen girl who played Xenia, she was, yeah, she showed up. She showed up in that leather. I just remember the scene, she's running off the train. I was like, oh my God, they took her bra off for that. They had all the kids in the theater going crazy. All right, what do we got here? We got survivor difficulty. The survivor level is an optimally balanced experience where the aspects of survival and the story are equally important. Diversified character traits and initial characters, condition, okay. Average number of resources and animals in the taiga. And renegades and the weather can give a hard time. I too can give a hard time. I don't know what these flags are. And then resident of Siberia. The resident of Siberia level is an experience directed to the most persistent players where the aspect of survival and telling the story is extremely demanding. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that first. Chance of serious wounds on start. We got a thirsty SKS for stream today. No. That's no. You can't be thirsty when the dating pool's drained. Just saying. just throwing that out there. Which is why I'm going to Siberia to find, to find a winter comrade. Yeah. Oh. We'll try Passenger just to learn the game. And then we'll jump up to Survivor, which is probably the newest, or the easy, or the middle ground one. I'll put everything on random, so we'll see what happens. Klebater. That's probably not Russian. Everything's Arclight. Arclight. Da. We were all passengers of the speeding train, divided into classes, quarreled, confined in our compartments. There was someone's story hidden in each of them. War, escape, adventure, fight for change. I like his little red book. You haven't tried real communism. Subcutaneously, however, we all felt what would be the end of this journey could be. Uh-oh, somebody's getting no-scoped. Oh! At that moment, all divisions disappeared. Well, yeah, because you're dead, and our stories merged into one. Oh, we didn't get any of the hot people. We've barely escaped to death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. This is a replay from Zanmissky's Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. You're talking nonsense. They are just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly, because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest here, and the snow will cover our footprints. They'll still know what directions. Do you want to use the manual describing the mechanics of Help Will Come Tomorrow? Sure. The key aspects of the character's survival is satisfying their basic needs, shown in the form of statuses. Hunger, thirst. Obviously, you all are saying my thirst level is already full. Frost and fatigue. Each of them has known its individual effect on the character. Each of them has its own individual effect on the character. To know them, you can hover over their icon. This character is thirsty. There's a bit of clean water in your inventory. Give it to the thirsty character. It's just a drop of water. Click the left mouse button or hold it to pick up an item from your inventory. It quenches thirst. Great, now let's move on to the character card. To do this, select one of the portraits on the panel on the left. This is Alexei Robinovich. Character card is a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. We will start discussing the character screen. Each character belongs to one of 3 factions. The aristocracy. It's aristocratic, but whatever. The revolutionaries, or neutral. That's kind of bleh. Faction affiliation defines the initial attitude of the characters to each other and affects the course of the night conversations around the campfire. Traits are the character's unique features. They appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can have both positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions in the camp. Health can determine how many ailments a character can endure. Decrease of health to 0 means death. Pro tip, keep health above 0. Morale means how much conflict and sacrifice a character can endure. High morale makes it possible to regain action points lost in the morning by negative statuses. The morale level can be increased by performing actions corresponding to the character and conducting dialogues in a manner consistent with their beliefs and nature of the character. Current statuses are also visible in the character card. In addition to the basic statuses discussed earlier, the game has a number of special statuses, including, among others, diseases, injuries, and mental states of the character. Some of them may have a time limit or on a given number of days. Exceptional statuses may prevent from leaving the camp or block some actions. Action points represent the strength and readiness of the character to act. They are used as a result of taking actions in the camp, such as removing snow, building, creating items, cooking, exploring, or caring for other characters. A fully functioning character starts a day with 3 action points. Every 2 negative statuses reduce this number by 1. This is where the slot for the character's clothes is located. The quality of its performance reduces the cooling of the character. The next tab is part of the character. God, my lord, I thought it was like this was the 3 parts. I didn't even notice there's 3 tabs up here. The next tab as part of the character card is the relationships section. The relationship section presents the attitude of the selected character toward other team members. Next to the portrait of a given character, there are 3 statistics specifying their relationship: trust, friendship, and credit. Changes in the relationships occur during joint work and night talks. Relationships affect the quality of jointly performed actions and the course of dialogues. I feel like trust and friendship are kind of the same thing. Then again, do you have friends you don't trust? Trust determines how much one character believes in the good intentions of the other. It increases as the characters spend time with each other and learn something about their past. Okay, guys, we've gotten through the tutorial part. It's 10 minutes 11, so time to call it a stream. I didn't know it was this detailed, or I would have done it earlier. Friendship determines how much one character likes the other and wants to spend time with them. See, I feel like that's the same thing in a survival. Or why does friendship even matter? And then credit. Okay, this one doesn't make sense. Determines how much one character appreciates the skills and competencies of the other. So I give him credit for that. Okay. It increases when the actions performed by that character bring a positive effect. So if somebody keeps screwing up, they're going to dislike them. All right, last tab, my story. In this section, you learn more about the character. As a result of night conversation, team members get to know each other better, discovering their stories and motivations. This man looks like an educated person. It's worth listening to what he's suggesting in this difficult situation. Let's move on. To survive, characters also have to take care of their camp. Within the camp, you can build 5 structures: campfire, shelter, workshop, quarantine, oh god, and fence. Are they just gonna stay out here? Is that what it is? Before building a new camp structure, or when it is buried as a result of the weather, the action of removing snow must be carried out. Select a zone where the campfire will be built. Okay, so it's gonna build it next to it. This is a camp structure window. Before we can build and develop the camp structure, we need to clear the area where it is to be erected. To do so, you must perform the action remove snowbank. So let's move to its overview. Oh my god. In Soviet Russia, game tutorializes you. Each action in the game represents the action of the characters. Yeah, I've seen syllabi have less than this in them. Each action in the game represents the action of the characters. Actions include removing snow, building, making items, cooking, expeditions, and taking care of other characters. Each action is charged with a cost in the form of action points and sometimes also requires some resources. Your bonfire is a pile of snow. In Soviet Russia, the snow warms us. Not so much in Germany. Remove the snowbank. After removing the snowbank, we will be able to put a camp structure in its place. Using the shovel gives the chance to regain the action point. Currently selected action of removing snow is an action for a single character and its cost is 1 point. Remove snowbank, this part. Okay, yeah. Optional tool is not required to perform an action. However, if it is present in the camp after clicking the slot, I can just see the shovel breaking as you move snow. I just feel like that would be something petty. Yeah, when you all move snow, does your dad tell you to go out and unsnow the driveway? I unsnowed my sidewalk during this last winter. Let's move on to the performance of the selected action. To do this, we must assign a character to perform the task. Action of removing the snow is to work for one character only. Let's assign one of the characters available on the left. Click the character's portrait or drag and drop it onto the ring visible on the right. She literally moved 2 feet. Why? Why could she not move it from over on the other side of it? Why did she have to... Help will come tomorrow because the help is still doing the tutorial. Great, due to the fact that we do not have an auxiliary object, now it's an auxiliary object. Let's proceed to the approval of the action. Unsnow. Good job, girl. She's an unsnow expert. I figured that in her years of age, she would be. Action of removing snow, unsnow. Unlock the possibility of erecting camp structures. Each such structure contains development tree. Okay, in which building individual components unlocks new types of actions and further improvements. Currently selected components make it possible to perform the action of building a campfire. I was thinking I might have to go down there and pour some vodka in it or something. Good Lord. Woo. I mean, there was only about a quarter of that left and I'm already done with it. Just reading the tutorial. My Lord. The selected action can be performed by 1 or 2 characters. If one character undertakes the construction, the cost for it will be 3 action points. For the same work performed by 2 characters, the cost for each character will be equal to 1 action point because 3 divided by 2 is 1. Let's select the pair option. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to click on. Oh, wait. Do we just drag 2 guys over? Oh no, so they're both gonna, okay, so she was already counting as 1. You know, Metro Cop, I wasn't gonna say anything, but here we are. To perform the action of building the campfire, resources belonging to 2 resource groups are required: wood and structural elements. I never went to the woods and said, you know what, guys? We need to build a campfire. We've already unsnowed the ground. But there's a lot of wood out here, but we just don't have a structural element to do this. But evidently we got the rocks. When clicking on the resource group, yeah. Group strength will appear. We must provide resources from the wood group, total strength 8. We must provide resources from the wood group with a total strength 8 to the resource group slot in the inventory panel that are filtered resources belonging to this group. As a result, okay, so it's just, okay, it's a complicated way of saying, hey, you have 15 wood, you're gonna use 8 of them for this fire. As a result of moving the snow, we have found 8 sticks, each with strength 1 in the wood group. Okay, it went from 15 to nothing, but I don't... Okay. Now fill the resource group slot with the appropriate resources, structural materials. Oh, this is the rocks. Great, all requirements to perform the action have been fulfilled. Ah. This character, that's character at her. This character has the chance to regain AP while cooking food. Well, you know what? It's great. This character does not work precisely. The quality of their construction is... I wonder if there are things randomized every time you play or if these characters have the same things. This character does not work precisely. The quality of their construction is lower and the credit of others constantly decreases. In return, during the makeshift action, their morale increases, and after a large action, they have a chance to regain AP. The campfire... Oh, not the campfire has been built. As a result of the work, the relationship between the working characters have changed. Witnesses, that is the people present in the camp, were satisfied with the solid structure that was built. Hence, their credit towards the builders has increased. Along with building the camp structure, its repair option appears. The structure can be damaged as a result of weather or events. It may turn action. This is just a tutorial. Not sure. Ooh. I'm not sure it's a game. Look, we're learning how to unsnow and build quality fires, okay? This is why nobody has credit and faith in you all. It's because you all don't know how to do things. I thought this said to go to the reparations. God, to go to the repair action, press the hammer icon next to the quality or okay. Now that the campfire has been built, we can light a fire to warm up. God, that'd take 3 other people. Sometimes the fact of burning fire may be one of the cost of the action. Sometimes the fact of burning fire may be one of the cost of the act. Do you think that burning fire is necessary to... Perfect! Voila. The area for the campfire has been prepared. When removing snow, we found some resources lying in the snow. Oh, did we? You can view them in the materials section of the inventory panel. Inventory is divided into 3 sections. Food and beverages. That's the little fishy. Building materials. That's the log. And equipment and tools. To light the fire, use the fallen needles. Is it really called fallen needles? Use the fallen needles from the inventory in the materials section. Click. Fallen Needles is a great band name because you can go multiple ways. You could really freak with everybody and have like these tree bushes as your symbol, or it could totally be like a nurse dropping that hazardous materials box with all the needles in it. You can also click the plus icon next to the campfire to show resources from the fuel group. Oh, that was instant. Okay. The characters are warmed up now, but everything has a price. The renegades and dangerous predators moving around the area will be attracted to our camp by its visibility. No! Renegades, yes, but animals are not going to come up to a campfire. 9 times out of 10, they are terrified of a bright light and will stay away from it because they're survival experts. They don't just run up to a fire. The only animal that would run up to a fire like that is a Dalmatian. Fallen Needles could also be an alt-rock with an anti-drug message. Where were they in the 80s? They could have come to our schools when we were kids. Delicious Dalmatian. Oh God, no. The area will be attracted to our camp by its visibility. The visibility of the camp, apart from the campfire level, is influenced by the number of people in the camp. I feel like after a while, though, the renegades would give up coming out there to look for stuff. To reduce your visibility, you can lower the fire by clicking the minus icon next to the campfire. It will then be reduced to 5%. Weather, apart from the impact on the visibility of the camp, affects the conditions of the characters' chances of losing the expedition and camp structures every day. Okay. It's light snow. Okay. Camp morale means how consistent, determined, and loyal are the people in the camp? Improving individual character morale and relationships during the conversation between them increases the camp morale. Camp morale has a significant impact on the course of some events. Knowing the basics of the games, use of many action points of the characters, you can finish the day phase when you want. Press the button in the upper right corner to move on to the night phase. That's a great stream, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. So do I need points at night, or should I have them work on other things? We could build a palisade. I feel like that's important, but I feel like the shelter would be the next thing we need to work on. Oh God, there's more. No. Remove the snowbank. After removing the snowbank, we'll be able to put a camp structure in its place. All right, we'll put Grigory Dmitrievich. He's valiant. This character has a really brave heart. Their morale consistently improves. Oh, that just goes through him. Okay. We'll have him unsnow it. Simple lining. The lining makes it possible to rest and reduce the fatigue of the character. Additionally, each character in the camp regenerates the fatigue for every unused action point. Okay, we need 20 fallen needles. And we don't have that. And whatever this material is, we have some rags. So we cannot do the simple lining yet. Yeah, we don't even have the needles. We'll have to go gather. Probably need to clear this off. Watch, it's gonna snow during the night and cover it all back up, and then I'm just gonna get angry. This character is strong and gets tired more slowly. We could build a workbench. We have string. We have some rock. Okay, we could do the makeshift, I think. Oh, we did. Wait, it says here we have 14 needles. So did it lie to me about the shelter thing? Oh, that's from clearing over there. Okay, I think we need to make the shelter first before we make the, oh, we don't have this. Oh, we do. We don't have enough, though. 4, 6, 8. So we need 8. But we could do a makeshift one. So let's put him back over here. We'll have Mr. Strong help too. Okay, give a place for us to sleep. Feel like that's necessary. Handyman, this character knows the makeshift. All camp structures built and developed by them have higher quality. Ooh. All right, what are we gonna do here? A simple cover. I better work with someone else. Why would the Valiant guy not get along with him? That doesn't make sense. Two people can rest in the shelter at the same time. Wait, only one person can lay on that? I bet we can't split the stuff. I bet it's gotta be the same material. We don't have enough needles. Okay. So I think that's all we can do on that. Can we make a makeshift place? Did we say we could? No, we don't have enough rocks. Actually, we could do the makeshift workbench. I don't know if I want to do that. Here, let me clear here. Because we find items. Watch these action points don't respawn every night. We found some clay. So the other place we have a place to lie. Over here we can make a bed. We don't have enough needles. We are 1 needle short. So yeah, this is the part I don't understand is like, do I need to... Oh, that's the sick place. Okay. Do we need to clear in the... Yeah, we need to clear the snowbank out. All right, we'll put her to work there. I feel like putting a palisade up in the middle of the woods would definitely be a giveaway. The fence reduces the damage of the camp structures caused by bad weather. In addition, it provides everyone with the camp with additional wind protection. We could do that. But I don't want to use all my I don't know. The Guild 2. The Guild, didn't they come out with the Guild 3? Didn't it like just, wasn't it like an utter failure or something? You know what? For science, let's do this. I'm not fond of you. Why does nobody like anybody? Okay, so those two work together. So if I put those two together, we'll be fine. Because only one loses 5 then. We don't need everybody to be happy. All right, put a nice little fence up. Somehow that stops the wind. All right, let's go to the night. Remember to put your characters to sleep if you have a free slot in the shelter. Where's that actions? Rest. She just walked. Oh, this is great. I don't know why you all are like so like anti this game right now. This is by far the greatest thing in the world. Besides my allergies eating my eyeball out at the point. I mean, if I was making a fence, I mean, I've watched enough. Oh no, what's his name? It's not. Is it Les Stroud? Yeah, Les Stroud. I always want to give him a different first name. I've watched enough Les Stroud to know. And that's Survivor Man. If you've not watched it, he's got his YouTube channel up and he's put all of his Survivor Man videos on there. So go watch them. He would not build something like that to block the wind. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, there's a little thing. Yeah, Les Stroud, it's like, I've not watched the Bigfoot and I've not watched some of his newer series, but the only thing he really scared me about the last time I watched something, was he was out in the middle of, I want to say Mexico, and he said, yeah, people rely on these things to save their life. And he had one of the satellite GPS things, and like for the whole series, he's like looking at it, and it never picks up his location. He's like, this is the one the crew give me. He said, this is the one that they're supposed to track me with for the show. And he's like, it doesn't work. And he's like, a whole large percentage of them don't work. So even if you have one of these, they're probably not going to find you. And it was just like, oh, well, that's nice to know. All right. Are you sure you want to end of the day without using all of your character's action points? Unused AP reduce the character's fatigue at the end of the day if a shelter is built in a camp. So we do want to, well, we only got 1 point left. I don't. So, I don't. Okay, so it tells you what it counts as. These needles are 1 food apiece, or they're 2 fuel. That's what that signifies. So if we need 8 of these, we would use 8 of these needles. Okay. So these count as 2. So if I put the clay, we wouldn't have enough. But this rock counts as 3 structure. So we need 4, 8. So yeah, we would use 3 of these. Okay. Not enough character. Wait. Oh, we definitely don't have. Okay, never mind then. You have 2 clay. No. What I meant was. Let me find it here. No, I have 1 clay, but in using it as a structure, it counts as 4, which makes, that is so complicated. So what that means is we would have to have 2 clay to get the 8 that we need. But down here, we've only got, I hope y'all can, yeah, you can see the mouse. We've only got 1 clay. But as you see there in the little tidbit, the info panel, a clay is worth 4 structure. So to use it here, we would need 2 clay. We don't have 2. And here it says we would need 3 stone. So I was doing the math in my head, but in fairness, they have it right there already tabulated for you. Obviously, I'm too hardcore for this game. I might go downstairs and throw some vodka in that. Good Lord. I mean, it would make sense for playing this game with these Russian characters. All right, let's just go tonight and see what... I'm sure wolves are going to come out and kill me instantly, or the renegades are just going to pop up and be like, Regulators! Mount up. Yes, let's end the day. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a tutorial for sleeping. When not sleeping, the characters sitting by the fire have conversations with each other. During one night, you can start 2 topics. Each topic is an opportunity to get to know the character better, discover their traits, or change relationships between the interlocutors? What? Is that a word? Why would you... I mean, obviously it's a word, but why would you use that? A person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation.
Interlocutor.
Interlocutor? What the what? Okay, wait, hold on. Interlocutor.
Собеседник.
Собеседник in Russian.
Собеседник.
Even the Google Translator person struggles with this.
Собеседник.
The собеседник. The interlocutors.
Interlocutor.
Interlocutor.
Собеседник.
The Soviet. They should have just used the Russian one. It's easier. All right, let's talk about the crash and slaughter. We were saved from the disasters and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else has survived? Well, yeah, the four of you. The train was derailed with dynamite. Shortly afterwards, the attackers blew up one of the rear cars where the soldiers were traveling. They must have known where to hit. Crash and Slaughter was the Sergeant Slaughter's tag team. Then they shot the survivors without mercy. Those who have survived could hide in the woods or somewhere in the wreck. We must stay together until help arrives. Well, that's fine. The game's called Help Will Come Tomorrow. So we're good. We're going to wake up and help will be here. Crash Bandicoot and Slaughter Bandicoot. That's his lesser-known cousin. We are in the middle of the Siberian taiga without appropriate clothes and food, surrounded by thugs going after us. How much longer can we survive in such conditions? 1, 2 days at the most? In that case, let's hope that help will come tomorrow. Roll credits! That made camp morale go up. If somebody said that, I would just be like, well, we're screwed. It was a good run. Good run, everybody. I wonder if anyone else survived. What about all those thugs? Oh my God. Let's check the Northern River. Let's seek a better shelter. Sophia's in it. I don't know. I don't really care about her. I don't care about Sergey. What do y'all think? I picked the first one. What do y'all want to see? Okay, serious question though. While you all tell me which one to click on. If you were really running from people who blew up a train and are trying to kill people, even if you stopped and made this camp tonight, why on earth would you stay here? Wouldn't you keep moving? Isn't that what you would do? Maybe double back, find the railroad tracks, and then try to go back to civilization. I know they're in the middle of Siberia, but there's obviously got to be a little, at least you're following a direction. You obviously don't want to go north or south, so you would go back and find the rail line and go back down it, is what I would think. Sophia's, okay, fine. My dear, thank you, but you shouldn't have saved me. Oh, okay. I am old and weak. I will only be a burden. I like that she's got a male Russian voice too. Don't say that. No one deserves to die in such circumstances. Now we have to stick together. Every hand to help counts. And there's 3 men here and you. You know your duties. When I die, please write Sofia Butynevya, born in 1854 in Odessa. Or maybe without a year of birth. I need to think about it. This guy does not care about anybody. Well, she's got the fur coats, what I was talking about, 7. Gosh. Her health went down. There's a lot of stuff transpiring here and I don't understand. That's a lot. This character is the soul of the party. The friendship of other characters towards them increases constantly. Sophia O'Connor, born in Tampa, Florida, 1922. Got it. Yes. We are writing that down on the sheets of paper we obviously brought with us. Humbug. Trust and friendship toward this character increase at first, but then they constantly decrease. What? What? All right, everybody's back up to 3. That's fine, I guess. The shots have ceased. The renegades retreated from the crash site so you can leave the camp safely. To send expedition in order to obtain new resources and explore the nearby area, press the map button in the upper left corner. Oh, we've turned into civilization. Map window is the place where you will manage expeditions. To send the first team, press send new expedition in the bottom right corner. The expedition preparation window is the place where you decide who and with what equipment. Oh my God! Not So Slow gifting 10 subs! Holy cow! That's what we like to see, Not So Slow. Let's throw some super hypes and pog faces in the chat. My lord, lots of that. Not So Slow, thank you so very much. That is awesome. Congrats to everybody who's going away with the SKS sub there, because remember the trade deal. For every sub, I get a sub. And the 48 month on the top. Not So Slow's get to 20 subs in the channel. Thank you so much. Oh, the 48 month one's gonna play, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. 48 months or 4 years. This is gonna be good. Maybe I should just walk away. I can do that one. God, I got the Big Show's haircut now. It may not play. Oh, we got the Big Show times 2. I mean, we needed something to break up this tutorial before our expedition preparation. So this is gonna work. We're gonna see the ever elusive Scotty Steiner helping us out on figuring out subs. I mean, we got to cycle through a lot. Thank you so much. I know this is going on and we're having fun with this, but Not So Slow. Thank you, my friend. Seriously. Thank you. Even though I'm going to be embarrassed here in about 10 seconds. Thank you for that.
So you subscribed to SKS for 4 years. That means you've got a 50-50 chance of not subbing again. But SKS is a genetic freak and not normal. So you've got a 25% of not subbing. That said, SKS knows action-packed action. And so that number raises to 33 and a third chance of resubscribing. But since you know that you cannot subscribe, there's a 66 and 2/3 chance that you will resubscribe. So take that 33rd and a third chance and subtract my 25% chance, and that gives you an 8 and a third chance of not subscribing. Then you take my 75% chance and add that 66 and 2/3, and then there's a 141 2/3 chance you subscribe next month. The numbers don't lie, and they spell subscribe. Holla if you hear me.
I could get to $48 for 48 months.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't even know what I'll do 12 months from now. Holla if you hear me. Oh, Grimmeth was talking about, I guess for Zerfall's charity stream last night, he has to put in the glitter in his beard. And Young Straight with the 1,000 bits, thank you so much. And so I actually sent the, I'll show it to you all. Let me pull it up here. I sent the unedited picture of when I was preparing for the Scotty Steiner thing to Grimmeth, and I said, hey, don't feel bad, man. When you got a beard, it's just your job to put weird stuff in it. You know, so, you know, you got to start somewhere. So, yep, there you go. That is not what beards are for. How do you know, Yankee Gal? You definitely should keep that look. If I walked into town looking like that, who knows? All right. So, back to the expedition preparation window. Send expiration. God, you all got me all tore up now. But again, thank you all so much for everything. Send expedition is the action with the cost for 1 or 2 characters equal to 1 action point per characters. So there's a 33 1/3 chance that they're not going to survive. Dual expeditions have lower risk of getting lost. Current state of relationship between the characters participating in it can have both positive and negative effects. Assign 2 characters to the slot. Now, can I see? After assigning the characters, we can add some of the resources from the camp to their equipment, equip them in clothes, and in the case of dual expedition, check the relationship between the two. Confirm the expedition by pressing the button at the bottom of the window. What if I don't want to send these two now? Okay, guys, that's enough fun. Look, this is the teacher in me. We've had our fun, but now we've got to get back on with the lesson. Okay, we have got a pacing guide. We've only got 18 weeks minus like 3 weeks because of stupid fire drills, announcements, stupid programs in the gym, other teachers coming in here stealing my worksheets because they don't do their own work, and other unforeseen God blessed interruptions that we cannot account for. So we've got to get moving right now. So if you all could do that for me, I'll take care of you with some bonus points. That's right. The street clues, the street people cannot unsnow the roads quick enough for that as well. You know what? We have no clothes. Let's just send them. We can summarize about 33 1/3 of that coursework. Lunch is not till 12:07. Y'all better be back at the room at 12:43 on the dot, or I'm shutting that door and you're tardy. The panel of the currently selected expedition is located in the bottom left corner. Here you can see the characters included in the expedition, view their inventory, and perform the search action of the zone. You're currently in the camp zone that cannot be searched. To move to the adjacent tile, select one of the 6 zones. These all look pretty basic. You only get 2 hall passes a semester. You might want to use those wisely, like when you got to go number 2, because once you're out, I'm calling your parents and telling them that you have an issue and that you need to go see a doctor about it. All right, let's have them go here. Every move on the map increases the risk of getting lost of the expedition and can force its members to stay overnight in the forest. Bad weather increases this risk. Apart from the move, the level of getting lost risk increases, so you don't just go one spot. Perform zone searching action by pressing the magnifying glass. This window shows the items that were found within a given zone. Press the take all button. Wow, they went and found some rocks. Too real, too real. Well, if you have a healthy, high-fiber diet, you need to get documentation from your doctor, and then you have to put that on file with the school, and then once it's on file in the office, I'll let you go to the bathroom at any chance that you want. Obviously, if you have that kind of condition, I'll set you in the back of the room away from your friends, and you could sit in the chair closest to the door so that when you need to step out, you can do that on your own free will. Anyways. Boom. It's called classroom management. You fight those battles that you need to fight, and the ones you don't, you don't. So you taught in the prison, got it. Just like there was this one girl, she's like, I move around a lot. I can't help that I do that in front of my friends. And I go, oh, that's fine. I know how to take care of that. You want to move around? Yeah, sure. And I took her desk and I put it in the very back of the room away from everybody. And I said, here, you can dance around your desk all you want. But my friends sit up there. I go, yeah, but obviously you have this condition where you need to move around and there's just not room up there. So you can do that back here by yourself. She never moved out of her seat again. Anyways. But I always love when kids who graduate high school move on. It's like, can you believe they didn't let us go to the bathroom when we wanted to? And it's like, well, first of all, as an educator, I didn't get to go to the bathroom when I wanted to. And two, you know good and well that if you had free reign to leave the class whenever you did, you would always have left the class back then. Let's just be honest. All right, this window shows the items that were found, blah, 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 blah. We'll take all. Poisonous mushroom. No sane person will eat this, at least not in the first place. Interesting. Note that the search action, in addition to the risk of getting lost, has also increased the level of zone threat. The higher the zone threat level, the more interested in it the renegades will be, whereas wild animals will avoid it. You can continue the expedition. When you decide that it will be safe to return to camp, you can move to it by going through the subsequent zones or by pressing the return to camp button in the bottom right corner. Oh. There's a renegade patrol near your expedition. It is best to avoid a direct meeting. If your expedition enters the zone where the patrol is, or it goes to your expedition, an event related to the confrontation will appear. The renegades, just like wild animals, can change their positions on the map every day. Oh, we got some scrap metal. Nice. And some bugs. Disgusting, but that's still protein. All right, I think, can we just keep going? Oh, psychedelic mushrooms. Not nutritionist, but allows you to forget about the cold Siberia for a moment. Eaten raw, it will probably cause indigestion, but it's better than starvation. Okay, now it's risky. All right, we'll return to camp. So we got a lot of stuff there. Yeah, that's how close we still are to the enemy. They're still at the train. But literally, this tells me my point is, in fact, you could either go this way, like this way, and go back to the track and follow it to the next city, or you can go back to the track and follow it the other way. All right. Please tell me it's a dream. All right, let's get this workstation going here. Oh, we don't have enough string. Touchy. This character takes everything personally. Messy. Likable. How can you be touchy and likable? Look, initially, this character has lower confidence than others' characters, okay? But she can cook. So we could build this. We got the stones. Oh, we don't have enough string! Well, we're just gonna have to go back on an expedition. So he's hungry. We've actually got everybody's hungry. We got vodka. Vodka as vodka tastes the same, which is great. Vodka as vodka tastes... What? A slight decrease in thirst. I don't know if that works. Cigarettes. Oh, we can use that as bait. Big hunger. I thought I just had to drag it to them to make them eat. What am I doing wrong? Obviously, I didn't pay attention to the tutorial. Oh yeah, here's the map. You can just see everything. Is this all it is? I really wanted to get that workshop up, but I don't guess I can. Can we get enough needles to do this? Could add blankets. Rest additionally reduces freezing and slightly increases the character's morale. Wait a second, it has to be the campfire, right? We can make a water filter. Seats. The seats provide everyone in the camp with additional frost protection. Okay, we won't worry about that. Pot. The pot makes it possible to cook delicious dishes of meat, vegetable, water, and herbs. Oh, we need more clay. Can we do the water filter? I don't want him to do it. We'll let her do it. We'll have him help. Well, she just doesn't get along with anybody, but you know what? Screw it. We kind of have to... We need the water filter. This character has a chance of regaining AP while cooking food. Okay, that's great. Allows you to filter dirty water from snow. I feel like you could, if it snows that much, you could get some good clean water out there. So okay, that made it. Oh, that didn't help him out that much at all. That's fine. She got indigestion. Look, I'm just trying to get you out. You can have some indigestion all you want. Healing, you could speed up healing with some drinks like tea or vodka. Well, we definitely need to get this pot, but we don't have the clay. I may have to send those two out on expedition. Let me put what's his face over here. I don't know if he'll have enough points to... I don't think he will. You know, guys, you're gonna have to work with each other. That's just how it is. Oh, I can't use the needles on both. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. We can do the makeshift, I guess. All right, so I think I'll send out what's his face and the woman and have them search for stuff. They have no trust. These two have some trust, but I'm wondering if the one... No, it just takes... Okay. Oh, he doesn't have any points. It has to be the other guy. So it's just 1 point to send them out. All right, we'll send them this way. Some berries. Okay, that's good. Some bark. We'll take all that. You have found the wild game trace in one of the zones. To hunt it, enter its zone. But remember that without proper equipment, it can be very hard to hunt. If you fail, the animal will run into another zone. Wild animals, just like the renegades, can move every day. Well, it's a rabbit, so I'm not going to really worry about it. Yeah, we got some more roots. Got a feather. Get some more needles. This is a big gamble, but I wanted to come to the engine. Charcoal, lamp oil. Oh my God, look at that fuel. Oh no, let's get rid of the poisonous mushroom. There we go. Turn to camp. That was a big haul. Still don't have enough of this stuff. The clay. Alright, he's thirsty. What's his face is still hungry. Alright, he's good. We'll put him in there to rest. It's got plenty of room for 2 people. That's what makes me mad, is only 1 person can go in there. So is vodka all we have to drink? I mean, they're thirsty, but I don't really have any water to give them. But I wonder if we get water, because on the campfire, didn't we add... Oh, we can filter water. +3 water? Okay, yeah, we'll have her do that again. That takes care of that issue right there. Boom. Some water... Water for her. Clean water, she says. And water for him. What is this guy? Hand wound. A wounded character loses health every night. Perform wound dressing action in the quarantine point or infected. Oh, great. Well, I guess we'll be doing the quarantine point tomorrow. Can we not just pour vodka on it? All right. Let's do another night. Let's have some great conversation. Let's check the Northern River. Or no, we want to learn more about him, I guess. I think Sergey is the guy. Are you coming back from the front, soldier? Me? I'm not a soldier. So a scholar or a priest, perhaps. The farmhand would not be in the train compartment. I admit that in our situation, I would be very happy to have any military person with us. This is the past. My division ceased to exist. When the Bolsheviks come to power, they will withdraw all troops from the front. And when the idea is instilled that the proletarians of other countries, no war will be necessary. Do you think they will come to power without a fight? The war will probably never end. Only the battlefields and banners change. Go to the devil with all this. This dude is very down on himself. Just wait for ninja color. War never changes. Dear comrades in misery, I don't want to worry you, but our situation is serious. This character has received extensive education and can share useful curiosities and conversations. Given the weather and our current diet, we won't survive long without fresh meat and aspirin. We are at risk of scurvy, and a simple cold will weaken our bodies. Aspirin, this damn German chemistry. You look like a scholar, so you know the primitive people lived without aspirin. And they died, not even 30 years old on average. Because of runny nose? Sometimes also because of scurvy. Must you be such a pessimist? Do you really think we will all die? Everyone, I don't know. I can see the beginning of scurvy in me. Oh, my tooth is moving. You've been out there one day! It's because you have hit your jaw on the floor during the accident. The shock during the collision may have caused me micro traumas, which will manifest themselves soon. My teeth are moving. Yeah, you just got blown up in a train crash. What do you think? This is the likable. Yeah, no joke. All right. What's this? Yeah, the hand wound. We've got to get that dressed. So we've got to get that place set up for the injuries. Still just light snow. Weather has not come up and hit us. If you aren't supporting SKS on Patreon yet, what are you even doing with your 2021? If these July Patreon supporters were a school bus, I'd have to sign a permission slip before riding them. Nicholas Absher, Azure Rain, The Least Expected, Critias, Zachary McKinley, James Matisse, and Party Commissar.